And hello, and welcome to Alex Connect's Tabletop Game Study Session 1, Star Crusade, collectible card games. So this is the first time that we're actually going to try Star Crusade. I already played like probably one thing, or that was just a basic tutorial, and now it's actually time to continue to open things and see what this game is all about. It's kind of similar to most of the games that we actually like viewed before, I think, but it's something interesting about it, so let's just dive into the game. So yes, so we will start the game. So again, I've like gone through the basic tutorial. So the difference for this game is the like universe that actually like the time is revolving around. Like this is actually space, so it's definitely has a pretty interesting setting, pretty cool animation, and pretty cool art for the cards. And in terms of the abilities, for now, again, it's pretty early to say. Let's just start a game and see what it does and what it actually gives us. So let's see. Yeah, I'm going to skip this story beats because again, if you wanted like just to play story, play it. We're still going to have some story elements in it, of course. Yeah. So. Protect the platform while our main forces are deploying. My men will lay down, covering fire. So this is basically our defender. Okay. So what we have? Oh, okay, activate ability works when you actually cast it from the hand. So it's just basically activates when you cast it playing from the hand. This is additional supply element. So supply elements are the mana that we need to use cards for, which is pretty understandable, and we can deal 1 damage to a target unit with 0. Let's do this right away. Let's destroy our first unit. Also, there's no point of gaining additional supply, although, I don't know. No, there's not. Or it is. That way we could actually play this one. Let's do that. Gain 1 health to each other friendly unit and play. We have damaged unit in here, so I think we could actually use this one. So now we get 2 supply. These are supplies that we're actually using to play cards. And let's just play it. The thing is, like, it actually works pretty similar to the Gwent in terms of when you play your creatures. So there is the possibilities probably to like destroy adjacent units. So now it's not important, but in future this definitely could be. And that's kind of it. So we can't attack with this one. Of course, it's kind of has someone in sickness. We already casted it. We can't attack with this one, and of course we can't attack with our so-called screen. I don't know. Yeah, so basically screen in here, it's some type of a big defender that no one can attack our hero or commander unless we will destroy our O25 thing. Yep. So yeah, let's just continue to the next one. So this actually skips to the next turn. Game has pretty cool animation, and again, like the fact that we're in space, and like I don't know, I like how things look. At least like the visual representation of everything and overall aesthetics are pretty cool. Design for the cards are pretty cool. The sleeves are pretty cool. They're relatively simple but still cool. Again, like cool. I'm not that fan of a space things for the most part, but so far this one. Oh, wait a second. So far this one looks good. So It's our turn. We could deal 2 damage to this one, and actually let's do this. We're going to deal 1 damage, 1, 2. As you see, damage is not restoring itself like health in magic. By the way, after death, this one did something. Let's see. So this is our story. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Yeah, we actually had to destroy it as fast as possible because it was pretty annoying unit. I have only 2 supply to play this one. So +1 firepower. What firepower is? Adds X damage value of tactic cards. Oh, it's like
victory to the biggest guns.
Our tactics will crush the enemy. So now every time that I'm casting a spell that could deal some type of damage, I guess, or tactic cards that could deal damage, it deals +1 damage. Oh, pretty cool. Still don't know what tactics cards are, so this is a support card. Tactic card, this is support card, this is massive. Probably this thing means. Still a lot of things to learn. Don't know what all these things are meant. So of course we can't attack with our so-called defender. Again, the attacks and defending works the same as for these type of games. You can attack your opponent either in the face or attack creatures first, or basically. Every time you play a card, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. This one without anything, just combat fighter. So yeah, what? So this is a tactic. So basically, tactic, these are like the spells that could deal particular damage. That means that if we have +1, that means that we're going to deal 3 damage to target character and then 2 damage to a random enemy. We are going to deal 4 damage and 3 damage to a random enemy, I think. Let's try this. So we're probably going to deal 4 damage to this one, and let's hope that one of the random enemy, yes, going to be destroyed. Good, good, good. I actually don't so yeah, -3 in here, -2 in here. For some reason it didn't dealt additional damage. Why? It was tactic. Firepower adds X plus X value of tactic cards. Oh, value. But what value means in here? Okay. And we also could deal damage to target unit. Again, unit is not the same as the character, so probably we will destroy this one. Destroy this one. Although
The home and family. Sound the 6th trumpet.
let's continue to wait for units to come. Activate draw card. The cool thing is, like, our turn, not our turn. Pretty cool thing, actually. Okay, activate. You get a curse when it plays directly from the hand and restore X health up to a character's maximum. This is actually pretty cool. I think we need to play this one and restore health to this one. That was a pretty cool voice. Cybernetic Blighter. Okay, freelance deck. We have only 3 supplies. That means we could play either of those. 2 of these. Target support unit gains +1/+1. What the difference between support units and the cyborg and the other one? This is some type of creature. So we target support. So these are actually the same. It doesn't matter.
I'll make it sing for you.
Let's make this one bigger. I think it's permanently. Unit gains, yeah, it's permanent buff. It's pretty cool. Okay, we can't attack with this one. We can attack with only those who actually has this border, the green border. So there's no point of attacking 3/3. Let's just attack.
Sound the sixth trumpet.
Although I could kill him with both, but I don't want to make them weaker, so instead we actually wait, and next turn we will do something bigger. Cool. Okay, what was here? Activate. So gain 1 health for each other friendly unit in play. Who is going to gain 1 health? Me? The hero? We have a lot of units in play. By the way, how many units we actually can play? This is something that I'm kind of interested in. Actually, is there a limit to this? Either way, let's.
Don't mess with the colony.
Oh, this unit actually gains health equal to the units in play. Cool. The one thing that usually pretty interesting or important when you start playing these games is how many units your battlefield could hold in terms of. Okay, there's a lot of things here. So whenever you play a card with credit, don't know what credit is, deal 2 damage to an enemy commander. Not going to destroy it as fast as possible because I kind of don't know what it does. So we could actually. This one already used, so we actually could use this one. And also, I wouldn't want to destroy this one though. Can't attack. Okay.
You're obsolete.
Who?
For home and family. For home and family.
There's a lot of units and my guy has 20 health, so ideally we kind of need to destroy it.
You're obsolete.
Oh, this one... No. This one doesn't lose health if we're going to use units. Just lose units, which is good.
Sound the sixth trumpet.
I'll destroy this one too. This one probably...
For home and family.
Yeah, attack like this. So yeah, that's the thing on this one. So there's a lot of factions in here, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see what these factions are like. And of course, in order to open them, we need to go through the campaign, I guess, and actually open them. So I'm going to deal 4 damage to target enemy until unit and energize 2. Deals 2 damage to adjacent units. Energize. Spend X energy to activate the extend card effect. Oh, pretty cool. Yeah, by the way, we kinda could play choose to play either just 4 damage or additional damage and deal to adjacent units. So that's what I talked. Yeah, actually, let's do this. It's kind of cool thing to do at this point. So yeah, we're going to play with extended thing and how to choose how many. Oh, strange. I don't know. I had 6. It costed 3 and 3 left. I destroyed this one, this one, and this one. Don't get it.
For home and family. For home and family.
You're obsolete.
Sound the sixth trumpet.
I'll make it sing for you.
No, we're still going to win next turn, so we kind of misplayed, but whatever. Yeah, for the most
I'll make
part,
it sing
like,
for
I don't
ya.
see that many unique... There's no room to deploy new units, so that what it... so 7 units, the maximum. As for the Hearthstone, probably. It's pretty similar to...
For home and family.
Oh,
You're
so sorry.
obsolete.
Good. So yeah, let's just go through all matches and open new commanders and see what the difference between them like. I think we're still not fighting against particular commanders, so we need to actually defeat them in order to open them, I guess. So that's why, for the most part, right now we're just going to go through these things. Yeah, like kind of slowly opening things. So commander experience gain, 5th level, ready to do number, and reinforce X to X and trench. These are the cards. So yeah, we actually opening the cards. All friend deviants gain +2 health. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Continue. So this was an education. You can continue play company mode or move on to menu and select the other modes. Oh, so there's just basically 2 tutorials. So this is the first one that I kind of got on recording. I'm not going to probably show you. We just basically shown how to attack units and how to make move, how to play cards, and that's it. Like the basics for all of them. I don't know, like, let's just go into menu first and then we'll decide when we're going to do next. Whoa. Oh, cool, actually we have daily bonuses in here. So, as long as game has these daily bonuses, I love in this game because it's super awesome. Like, it actually wants you to daily, if you even don't have time to play it, just like daily visit the game and you will get some type of reward. This is super cool. This is super cool. Yeah, I'm digging design. Like, design is actually pretty cool. Play a game in casual mode. You have arrived just in time. We are on the front lines of a new conflict and the enemy is about to attack. I ask you to take a command. Play a game in casual mode. No, I'm not going to yet. Let's just go through daily. So we have 3 daily quests, which is as usual for these type of games. We have a weekly thing, which kind of open 10 boosters or of any type. I don't know. I don't like these type of things. Like, it's like if you want to earn 20, I don't know what this is actually. Fracta or Fracta or Fracta. So if you want to go, I guess this is for the crafting cards or making them better. I don't know, like every time that something makes you buy boosters, it kinda forces players to play, which is not something that I like about like any games. Not forces, I would say, engages a player into playing. But I like when I have a choice, like, not to do this. Or something like that. And of course I could choose not to do this, but come on, there's achievement. Of course I'm going to do that. So, yeah, that's kinda the thing. And we actually, with the levels, we're actually getting a particular rewards. So top 100 additional rewards. So this is probably first level, reach the Triumph rank. Oh, so this is a rank, and for each rank we are getting a particular number of boosters or packs, I don't know. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay. 20 card boosters available now. Yeah, actually, they're called boosters in here. Shout out! So we have decks, we have store, we have exploration, we have new cards. So in new cards we just can see, or weekly cards that we could buy for a specific price. what this is? What this is real money? No, this is in-game currency. Credits. Would you like to take 3 minutes to learn about the deck builder? We could. 3 minutes. Whatever. Let's learn. Maybe we will do something. Oh, pretty cool looking deck builder. So, okay, let's see. Of course, we could create an empty deck, so we can a commander full information read, but we could choose a commander. Models. Add a new model to your deck. Why? What model does? Your commander gains attack equal to a firepower unit or until the end of the turn. Oh, these are some type of a special models. So we can add up to 3. Each deck can have between 1 or 3 different models. Modules. All empty slots will be replaced with the fusion reactor module, which generates 1 at the end of your turn. Generates 1 what? Mana? Let's look at the cards now. Are we automatically generating models? That's actually pretty cool. Click on a card to add it into your deck. Add 10 cards of your choice now, but not more than 2 copies of each. Cool. So these are not creatures, or at least I don't see creatures. They're for the most part it's just a tactics. So, but we actually have creatures. So let's see. What is the clock ability? Let's put 2 of these. We definitely need to understand what the clock ability is. We can't do this now, but okay. Screen. This is just a protector. We definitely need a couple of protectors. Gain screen if you have more than 2 supply crates. Oh, pretty cool. Let's do firepower. Eridani volunteer. Disable target enemy unit. So some type of a okay, clock and sock. What these abilities are doing. How to get rid of this thing though? Like, it's kinda I can't see what this card does. All other friendly units gain +1 attack on impact. I think it's pretty understandable. Okay, shield. Definitely need a big card with the shield. Each deck has to contain between 25 and 40 cards, and you can see how many cards in the deck has here. 10, 30, 10, 40. You can remove cards from the deck by clicking on them. Understood. You can hover on each card and see. In the deck builder, you can right click on any cards to get more information. Oh, cool. I actually can do this. Supply curve shows how many cards of each supply costs are in your deck. Yeah, low cost. So basically, this is the same as for all these type of games. Mana curve has to be presentable to play on the early stages of the game and then at the end of stages. Add neutral cards to finish your game. Minimum 25 cards. So yeah. Right click actually gives us information. Good, so we actually can see what the shield means. Oh, there's a lot of information. Absorbs 1 attack of any damage value, then deactivates.
Shield. This ability will completely absorb the first hit inflicted on a unit. Shield absorbs damage from other units and tactics. Shield is not taken down from an attack that does not deal damage. For example, a unit that has 0 attack value. If a unit has shield and soak ability, then the shield is triggered before soak and comes off even if damage would be cancelled by soak.
Okay, it's time to learn what soak does. Pretty cool. This is cool. We actually can see video tutorial. Why every game doesn't do that? This is awesome.
Cloak. This ability makes a unit untargetable by enemy tactics or enemy unit abilities. Cloak becomes inactive with that unit's first attack. Cloak does not protect from area of effect damage. For example, from a Terrazin destroyer or guided meteors. Arc attack also causes damage to a cloaked unit. If a unit has both screen and cloak, the screen does not trigger as long as the cloak ability is active.
Oh snap, this is awesome. I didn't understand most of this, definitely, because I kinda didn't listen properly, and all these new terminologies for me, it's pretty, like, too much, so... But this is definitely a cool thing. Okay, we already know what screen does.
Screen. Enemy units must directly attack a deployed screen unit. Your characters may still choose other targets with a tactic or unit ability. If a unit has both screen and cloak, the screen does not trigger as long as the cloak ability is active.
Yeah, the problem why these type of things are slightly confusing, because, like, I don't have any information about the other abilities per se, and like when they telling me that how these abilities work in combination, it's in order to understand this we need to actually play them, see them and play, and figure out how they work on our own. Of course, by listening this one is good too, but
this ability reduces damage from units as well as tactics. Soak absorbs 1 or 2 points of damage depending on its rating. For example, the Carbonic Protector has Soak 2. If a unit has both Shield and Soak, Shield will trigger even if the damage caused would not be able to bypass the Soak rating.
okay, this game becomes interesting. All friendly unit impact is understandable, and also arc attack.
Characters with arc attack deal damage not only to their direct target, but to units in their vicinity.
Whoa!
This ability triggers only when a unit with this ability attacks, not when it is attacked.
Awesome!
Damage from arc attack can be cancelled by armor and soak. An arc attack can deal damage to cloaked units because the target is not directly chosen. Characters with arc but to units in their vicinity. Damage from arc attack can be cancelled by armor and soak. An arc attack can deal damage to cloaked units because the target is not directly chosen.
Damn! Oh yeah. What happened? The game is stuck. Aw. This is rarely happens. Okay, let's just restart it. And let's restart it. So yeah, so far game is awesome. Like, actually, it's super cool. There's a lot of things in this game that kind of makes a lot of interesting possibilities, and there's a lot of different things, like, because it kind of works with tech savvy things. Like, there's a lot of like futuristic elements to it, and it actually creates pretty interesting abilities, like, for instance, like attacking from different units with one attack. This is actually pretty cool. Never saw it in other games, at least, I don't know, maybe Magic had this one somewhere in the previous sets, but it was actually pretty cool. And again, like, everything seems different when you're looking at it in a different setting. So because this game has completely different setting, you kind of think to yourself, okay, this is completely different ability. Even if it's pretty similar to what I already know, but still it has different elements to it, and it makes things a little bit more interesting, which is cool. So yeah, I guess we're not going to go into the deck builder and actually build a deck, so yes, it's not. So we're going to skip deck builder. Because again, building decks at this early stages, it's not something that we probably should do and understand these mechanics from here. Instead, let's just play with the decks that are created here, and yeah. So I guess we are going into play. Again, decks is just a deck builder, skip it, back. Our weekly cards is just the popular cards, I guess. Exploration is, I don't know what. See? What? What is this? I don't want to start it, so we actually can explore the galaxy. Oh, pretty cool. So we can start and go either here or there. We can get crap. Scrap, booster, and with every exploration we getting something. Let's explore, by the way. I don't know. I can't interesting what it is. Daily, weekly, rank special, no thanks. Let's just start. What the hell? What happens? What happens? One card booster. What is this? And the next exploration that I can do in 2 hours. Oh, it's like a roulette when you basically, yeah, we actually had something like in Crusade that daily, you get daily token, and then you use this daily token in order to roll a roulette and see the result. You can earn a booster or some in-game currency or some gems, and the same probably in here. So we can earn a credit. We could, I don't know what the barrier is. Secret way, don't know. A scrap, neither. And next, in 2 hours we can explore more. This is pretty cool. Like, this is actually pretty cool. Seriously, why there's no information what exploration mode is though? I want to see the info. So these actually how factions are looking. So this is actually awesome creature. I don't know, it looks badass. This is just a human. This is just a human. This is some type of the octopus guy. I don't know. This is pretty cool. Wolf? No, I don't know. This is something strange. And this is a wolf-like creature. Yeah, actually pretty cool. Like, actually, stop saying actually. Let's choose our avatar. Of course I'm going to choose this one because this creature is super cool. I don't know what this faction is probably, based on the look, is my favorite. Of course we don't have any card backs though, but oh, they are pretty cool designs though. Not everyone, but there's some cool elements to it. Yeah, so as I said before, in order to open defeat the Anunnaki in combat to unlock this faction. So we actually need to meet them in combat. Let's just try to actually fight them in combat. So I guess we're just going to play regular games, practice games. So we have story, we have rank, which is closed until we are going to reach a particular level. Defeat an opponent in casual mode to unlock ranked match. Of course, it's pretty early to go in casual because this is actual players. Raid, win 5 more ranked matches to unlock raid mode. Face other players in draft formats to earn rewards. Pretty cool. And let's just go practice. Test your skills versus an AI opponent. This is the best thing at the beginning. So of course we don't have other decks. We have only one basic faction. Anna Borodina. Oh, this is so cliche. Oh, yeah. I'm from Russia, and this is cliche. Okay, so her story, background. Faction Terran, I don't know. Okay, let's just go into the battle. Oh no, actually I want to choose an opponent. Can I? Okay, what is this? This is rank. This was this list of games. Seriously? We actually can see who playing against whom? This is neat. Let's just go through the battle. So yeah, I actually can't choose my opponent. I think it's going to be a random. Let's hope that we're actually going to fight against the particular factions that will... Oh, come on, that was a stupid random thing. I'm not going to fight against the same faction. I think, again, like first hand. It's a pretty big amount of cards. A lot of cards in the hand, actually. For the first hand. I actually want to surrender because I want to actually play against not the same deck, but actually deck that will allow to open characters or factions. That's why I kind of don't want to play against the same ones. Seriously, how we can choose against whom we're going to play? There's no choice. I guess we have to play first match against the same, and the second match probably, let's hope, it's going to be against the others. Yes, I think this is actually how we need to do this. First match probably should be against the same opponent. Select starting card. Yeah, starting to cards to replace. We could replace this guy, but all in all, I think it's kind of work. We will learn these abilities throughout the game. Deploy one-on-one. So these are the actual modules that we could use. Pretty cool. Additional abilities for the hero. Or for the fractionists specifically. So we don't have enough anything, so okay. Still don't know what this means though. Oh, 0 attack to fight. So where the attack of the our commander, still don't know. We didn't attack with our heroes yet. Activate. Gain screen if you have 2 or more supplies. Oh, we have 2 crits. That means that we could actually... I think these are supply crits. Yes, yes. Units cannot be targeted by any attack model, tactic, or ability until after it attacks. So basically this is just a invisibility until we start attacking. Which is pretty cool. Let us instead put a defender in here. Oh. If you have more than 2 supplies. Oh. Not 2 and or more, but just... yeah, that was a mistake. We actually had to play a cloak creature. Whatever. Learning. Yeah, again, I already said this previously in my other sessions. One of the reasons why I want to study these type of games, because just make like my decision making better, because usually I'm rushing and making decisions and then understanding that I make things wrong. So this is something that I want to learn. Assault. Unit may attack twice per turn. Oh, pretty cool. But well, oh, we can play it. I'll just... oh, come on. Disable target enemy unit. What disable does? Unit cannot attack during its next turn. Oh, pretty cool. Effect occurs when it occurs. Yeah.
I can short circuit anything.
Ooh, that was pretty awesome. Noise.
Target locked. Follow my lead.
Let's destroy this one. So continue. Place a unit into play. Command center. Oh, we definitely need to destroy this guy. Every time he's going to attack, this one's going to gain additional card. Mobility. Unit may attack immediately when coming into play. Oh, this is basically a...
Move it out, move it out, move it out!
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Bag 'em and tag 'em!
Picking it back.
Finding the weak point.
Target locked. Follow my lead.
Also, still don't know how units actually used. Oh, that was pretty sick animation. Armored. Energize 5, also gains screen. Why not? We don't have any cards with screen. Now we actually have the ability to play one. It's time. That was cool. Clock plus 1, and so again, clock is just some type of a defense thing. Unit cannot be, oh no, by any attack module, tactic, or ability after it attacks. Until after it attacks. But why plus 1? Ah, plus 1 firepower. So clock, dot, and yeah. You may attack twice per turn. Target friendly unit gains attack and health equal to firepower. We don't have any firepower. So let's just gain firepower. So this is the firepower. Still don't get how we can attack with the commander. Like, we can, but it has to have... oh no, timer. Oh snap.
Target locked. Follow my lead.
Oh, freaking creep.
Finding the weak point. Bag 'em and tag 'em!
Target locked. Follow my lead.
Bag 'em and tag 'em!
Oh,
Bag
come
'em and
on.
tag 'em.
You gotta be
Follow
shitting.
my lead.
Oh, you gotta be shipping me. This is stupid. I was... whatever. Assault. Unit may attack twice per turn. So this one... Energize, spend X energy to activate an extended card effect. Why it couldn't attack it and actually destroy it? What happened? Like, it's just prevented damage for some reason. Armored. Unit takes a maximum of 1 damage. Oh, because it's armored. Yep. That's why. So unfortunately... what if this one dies? We will lose? Yes, we will lose in firepower. Understood. This is actually pretty cool. Incorrect target. Seriously? Oh, friendly unit. It would be pretty awesome thing to have. So this one is kind of invisible. No one can target it unless we're going to attack with it. So.
Target locked. Follow my lead.
Let's do this. Whatever. We lost everything and everyone.
Waiting orders.
I don't know how these things like paid. Oh, yeah, they actually paid for the same one. But I don't know. This game a little bit fast for me. I rarely. We need to adjust to it before playing so fast. Your commander gains attack equal to your firepower until the end of the turn. So firepower is basically a thing that you need to make in order to make your either units bigger, or with specific spells like this, or create the ability for commander to attack. And your firepower works only if a unit with specific power that gives it present in a battlefield or in the space. At this point, unit may attack twice per turn. Of course, we can't attack now. Actually, no. Just attack straight.
Mission acknowledged.
Okay. We can use this one, but it's kind of a pointless thing to do. Have enough supply? Don't have enough supply. What this thing is? Seriously, I don't know what this thing is. 27, 30. How many units are died? This is probably a graveyard of some kind. I don't know. Don't think that this is actually the case, but who knows? Maybe. No, I don't believe they've been playing for so long.
Guns.
Where do you need me?
Target friendly unit gets attack and health equal to firepower 1/1. There's no point of doing this. Additional or just becomes 1/1. This is actually something to see. Oh yeah, it actually is some type of a buff. Pretty cool. And we actually can do this. Make our commander with additional firepower, and actually now we can attack with it. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Doom in your face.
Hunt. Kill.
No, this is not a graveyard. I don't know what it does. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Deals 1 damage to all enemy units. Ability. So this one absorbs first 2 damage. Yeah, soak is absorbs damage. Assault gives us the ability to attack twice. Soak again absorbs damage. That means that this unit is just basically going to absorb 1. This unit is going to absorb 2 of the damage dealt. Yeah, not good. I'm not in a good situation now.
Waiting orders.
Can play only once per turn. Oh, these are the automatically generated. So yeah, that's what they talked about in the deck builder. So if we're going to put, like, for instance, 1 or 2 modules and the third one is going to be empty, it's going to be replaced by this one. Just going to be added the 1 energy. But what energy does? What it is?
Hunt. Kill. Hunt. Kill.
What?
Sound the 6th trumpet. Sound the 6th trumpet. Damn.
Into high gear.
Hunt. Kill.
Why couldn't attack? There's no units with... What the heck? Okay, now these units have screen. Probably will lose my first game. This is strange. And I don't have any cards now.
Waiting orders.
Okay, this was actually head shield. No? What? Oh, again, soak. It just soaks the damage, so we can destroy it with unit 1/1. We need to attack it with the unit with the more...
Hunt! Kill!
What this thing is? Like... Why are...
Hunt! Kill!
Kick it into high gear.
Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Of course, there's no point of attack this one. We're going to soak 2 damage, and these are just going to die.
Hunt!
And of course, we
Mission
can do that.
acknowledged.
Yeah, I think I'm going to lose the game. What the? What the? These things look awesome, but I don't understand what's happening. Like, there's a lot of things going on here, which is actually kind of cool. It means that game is not that easy. There's a lot of pretty interesting possibilities in here. So, again, how this thing works. Show gear. Oh, we actually can see the gear. We have emotes.
Mission acknowledged.
Soak 1.
Optimal target identified.
So this one actually moves to the different place after it's going to die.
Waiting orders.
There's no point. This one until end of the turn? Interesting. Yes. Good, gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I'm kinda done. Yeah, so our first game was, like, the actual game against AI was complete defeat because, I don't know. Not that easy. Yeah, I guess on that one we will probably, I don't know. Should we end the session or not? No, let's just play another match because I kind of want to... We didn't play that many, we just played a couple of so-called tutorials and that's kind of it. So let's just try to go through another battle. There's no, like, the level of difficulty, nothing. We're just battling. And as you see, it's pretty hard to play against the AI, but I don't think that I would stand against like actual players. There's a lot of things that I don't get. So yeah, we need complete change of hand. We need small cards. This is one of the reasons why I lost. Didn't have enough cards to play. So again, clock, and it's just somewhat invisible till it starts attack. So it actually will give our hero firepower, which is awesome. Good. The same for this one. For smarter to play this one, it can attack. So now cloak is just basically disappearing. We don't have enough mana for this one, though. Nope, continue. This match is probably going to be a little bit faster because, like, usually in these type of games, no matter how familiar you are with type of mechanics, it's still, you need time to adjust to a particular setting, to particular actions, and how they're actually working, to dynamic of the game. So if at the beginning you don't feel like super comfortable, it's fine. even if you kind of should, because you play a lot of these type of games and they're kind of seems similar to you. It's still not a oh, this is actually pretty cool. Who is the guardsman? Oh, these are the guardsmen. They could attack twice. I don't have any guardsmen, but if we create ones, as long as this card in a play, it impacts all our guardsmen, which is pretty cool. So we actually can play it. It actually will gain screen, which is cool. Now we can be attacked. Let's just continue to attack hero while we can, because as we see previously, I didn't stand a chance. Actually have 2 firepower. We lost previous game only because I kind of played too long. We had the opportunity for our enemy to just get a lot of supplies, and after this we just basically couldn't do anything. There's a lot of big creatures, pretty cool abilities on hero that kind of throw me off the game because I didn't understood what was happening. So good. Activate disable target enemy unit. It can't attack. We'll probably keep it to later stages because there's big units there, definitely. We're still not going to use an impact thing. For now we're just going to work with the soak and cloak abilities and utilize them. And free mana we could use for this one. I think it's time to attack with our... Still don't know what this means. Look, like 8, 1. There's some type of an energy, but what type of energy is, still don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. Oh, wait a minute. Where our creature with screen gone? It got destroyed? I kinda lost it. I think I lost it. Oh, I missed it. Continue. Relatively simple game, but as soon as you learn it. But like at the beginning, there's a lot of possibilities still. Like I think even if you learn it, there's a lot of tactical possibilities because there's a lot of interesting spells, a lot of interesting mechanics. There kind of works similar, but at the same time works a little bit differently in the particular conditions for this particular game. Probably need a... Yes, we definitely need one with a screen. Now we have a lot of firepower. That means that we could use this one and make this one bigger. Good! Okay, now we actually have to destroy this one, and it's armored. That means that first damage that is going to be dealt, it's just going to be prevented, so that means that we need to sacrifice one of our guardians, and actually we're going to lose firepower. It's not a very good thing to have. I think we have to. Armored. Again, unit takes a maximum 1 damage from... it just takes 1 damage. No matter what. Played this one, so I'm not going to attack. I don't want to lose my 4-3. Oh, come on, another one. Give friendly unit +1 attack. Not cool. This one... Activate, disable target enemy unit. Okay, let's do this.
I can short circuit anything.
Good. Do 1 damage to this one. And probably it's actually time to... What? Oh, it actually plays for energy. Yes, so this energy... Oh, yeah, I figured that out. So this is the energy. This energy needs for... we need this energy to play these type of cards. Why it took me so long to figure this out? I guess I just didn't pay attention.
Time for an upgrade.
Kick it into high gear.
That's kind of it. Starting from next turn, we will start to deploy our guardsmen, and they will actually get arc attack. That means that they could attack twice per turn, which is pretty cool. And card that could attack right away. Actually, can play both.
Automech squad prepared for assault.
I have enough energy to use this one. By the way, there's no point because hero doesn't have any fire powers, so there's no point. Also, there's nothing in here. We're just going to attack our opponents to destroy him.
Optimal target identified.
Yoo-hoo! Cool. So yeah, in the end, I kind of got in an hour. Again, these sessions are going to be an hour sessions. I will try to make them hour sessions. Good. So we get to the 7th level. We opened a new card, which is with activate. Target unit gains assault. Pretty cool. And continue. I don't know. Maybe we need to play another game. Yeah, I just want to see against whom we're going to play next, because if we're going to play against the same, like, commander... Oh, come on! This is stupendous. Why we're playing against the same commander? Please tell me. Surrender. I don't want to play against the same commander. I actually want to open decks and then play against a particular... But where? In campaign? But campaign is kind of... There's a lot of strange things happening there. We're not playing against some... Oh, we need to battle with these things to open them. Ah, again, the same problem as was before. So this is awesome. So defeat this commander in any game mode to unlock this faction. Fight. Yes, 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 yes. So that's how we are actually opening them. Pretty cool. Okay, this is too big. Let's skip it though. Oh, come on. Oh, different place. Rhea Fells. I don't know. Like, visually this game is awesome. And mechanics are pretty interesting. Can't play anything. So yeah, slowly starting to figure out the game, which is pretty cool. Of course, as soon as you figured out how this game works, like in its base. Okay, physics charge, what it means. Powers various abilities of this race or faction, adds extra defense to a commander. Whoa. So this is defense? This is probably defense, although it kind of looks like attack. You have less than 5 physics charge. At the end of your turn, gain 1. You start with 10 less health. What? Okay. Okay. If you will figure out one faction, you will have problems with the others because they are completely different, which is awesome. Okay. Again, scream. If you have more than 2 supplies crits, yeah, we actually have. do that. We don't have any firepower, so there's no point of using discard. Instead, let's just attack and see. So yeah, this was actually defense. There's not that many time to think, like in this game. It's pretty fast paced. I don't know how many seconds you have in one turn to make one turn, but I don't think that this is that many time. That means that this game's pretty easily becomes hectic at some point. Like, we need to think quicker. We don't have that much time. Probably a minute or two. Not a minute, probably two. Which, from one point, it's a good thing, but don't have any firepower.
Waiting orders.
And continue. Again, don't have firepower. That means there's no point of using this one or this one. So again, we have creatures, we have tactics. Still don't understand the differences between support creatures or just regular things without anything in here. And like with cyborgs and different other creatures. So this is something to figure out along the way, but all in all, kinda cool. Okay, disable target enemy unit. Screen. Kinda have a lot of creatures on the screen. Let's give it firepower. Now we have at least one firepower, which is good. And now we just... So yeah, again, armor works the same way. It's not prevents damage, it just creates an additional health bar. Okay, 30 health maximum. We can gain more than 30. Don't know the maximum for the armor. Still don't know maximum for the armor in other games, actually. Something to... It's kind of not that important for studying, but something that kind of could be important in playing. Not could, actually important in playing. You can put on yourselves as many... Oh, this is so awesome sound, I don't know. This is like similar to the Transformers sound, and I like Transformers sound. It's probably the best sound for the action-packed not games, but action-packed films, feature films.
The pack is yours.
Okay, first, we need to destroy this one. Let's do that with this one. We need to make our hero attackable. And attack with the last of those. We already played it, so yep. So by losing health, energy increases by... What the? Nullified or nullified given by mind wipe. What it does? Then deal damage equal to psychic charge. I still don't know what it does though. Okay, I guess after I will open this deck I will figure this out. Soak.
Where do you need me?
Waiting orders.
I don't see overall timer though. We almost won. We won. Because this one can attack twice. Awesome. So yeah, I guess on that note we will slowly going to wrap up the session. This is my first victory. No, second. Yes. But now we actually opened a faction. And of course now, since I understand how to open the factions, now it's understandable, we opened these. And starting from the next game, we're going to play for this faction, because this faction is pretty cool too, but it's kind of straightforward, pretty simple, but this one actually works pretty interesting. So this faction based on firepower, so the more firepower this faction gets, it creates the ability for the commander to attack and make your units bigger, and again, this faction is complete question for me. There's kind of something like some type of energy that we need to, like, I don't know, some dark energy that we need to use to create a defense for us. So actually super awesome game, like really good. So definitely we'll explore it later. Again, not going to open boosters yet, there's a lot of them though, because they still will be here, not going to go anywhere. So that's kind of it. Yeah. So yeah, I guess on that note we will end the session for Star Crusade. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here. Have a nice day or night, and see you in the next session. Bye bye.